Here we go again. Woohoo. Is it going? I don't know. We'll see if the quality is any better this time. It says there's one person watching. That might just be me, though. Well, looks a little better quality. Hey, what's up? It's looking a little less pixely, at least. Not too bad. Can you guys actually see him this time? How does he look? Looks not as horribly pixelated. What's up, Swanky boy? Yes, this is a very late live stream. That's why I put it in the title. You don't have to watch the whole thing. I'm only planning on streaming for like an hour. But if you guys need to go to bed, feel free. But I'm just gonna be building for like an hour. So, yeah. How do people live stream? Well, I think there's like a setting you can do, but I think it's only if you have 1,000 subscribers or more. Um, but it's just like where you go to like upload, it just gives you another option. No, not the lag. Ah. Oh well. Well, I'm gonna try to build a bit more on this bunny boy. See how much I can get done on him. Well, thank you, Lucas. Ugh. Good night, the musical Hatter. Hello. Okay. Guess I should pull up a reference photo. Let's see. I can remember what it was. I think it was. What did I pick? Yes. Here we are. Reference pictures are always handy to have. Let's see here. Nice. There he is. Oh, midnight and I just we can't sleep on much. Thanks, Funtime Foxy's voice. But if you need sleep, feel free to go to bed. I'm just doing this to work on him and to test live streaming. Because if you notice, the camera is slightly better. Not perfect, but I'm pretty sure that's because I'm using just data this time. I'm actually not on my Wi-Fi. So, oh, thanks, Ruth, for subscribing. But, yeah. So, I'm feeling this dude needs the upper half of his face better. Heck yeah, I'm ready for FNAF VR tomorrow, but I can't play it till at least I get a VR set to use it. Like, I don't own a VR set, but I'm ready to watch a lot of other people play it. But I definitely want to play it. I think a friend of mine has a VR set. I'm gonna see if I can let me borrow it. Any new videos soon? Well, I've just been super busy. I haven't really had anything planned. I've been trying to get a little bit of stuff done behind the scenes on the next music video, but it's been slow going because of lots of life stuff going on right now. But for the most part, I'm just seeing how much streams I can do. Oh yeah, Dako's new video. So I saw I put it out, but I haven't had a chance to watch it yet. So I'm probably gonna watch that after this stream and see how many things I got right. Okay. So I think I already got the shape of his head pretty good. So let's pull this picture up again. All right. Nope, messing everything up. Here we go. Okay. Okay, there's my picture. Okay. Hi, Fun Time FNAF. So his head is a little more rounded than mine is, so I'm going to try to make his head a bit more the correct shape, or at least the top half of his head. So we'll see how well that goes. If the rest of this guy turns out pretty well, I'm thinking I might try to make him a body and see if I can make it so I can like rotate his head. But that's only if the rest of his body works. But yeah. Nice guy, get back to Tuber Simulator. Who said I ever stopped playing Tuber Simulator? I still play it. It's just more of a when I'm not busy kind of thing. It's pretty fun. I enjoy it. But yeah. Feel free to ask me questions, guys. I'll do my best to answer them while I'm working on this dude. I think it's a dude. Well, was Spring Bonnie a dude? Like, technically, the character, I think, was female, maybe? But the purple guy was a guy, or something like that. I don't know. Hi. Who's my favorite YouTuber? That's a deep one. I watch a lot of people. There are several YouTube channels that are like so cool that I love to watch. One of them being Corridor Digital. Maybe you've heard of them. They're pretty big, and they're a pretty good inspiration for me. If I ever met them in person, I'd probably freak out. But like they do live action videos, and like their editing and VFX is top notch, like legit. They do such a good job, and it's pretty inspiring, honestly. Oh, there's more people. Phoenix Drake. Oh, hi, Phoenix Drake. I know you. Dealing memes. You don't know my side life. Just kidding. I know him. What plans are you making it out of? Yeah, I'm making it out of clay. So that's just some oven baked clay I bought at Walmart. It was a 1 pound block. You kind of have to knead it a bunch before you can use it. And it works pretty well. It's what I've used for all my clay things I've made. I think it was like $5.99 at Walmart for like the 1 pound thing of it. And I just kind of have a little supply of it. And every time I get a little low, I run back to Walmart and get a little more. Because I quite enjoy making stuff out of clay, honestly. It's pretty fun. A little relaxing and all that stuff. Normally, since I don't stream that often, I would just put both headphones in and jam to music like this as I'm like building stuff. But at the moment, I don't have any music going because I want to try to keep up a conversation or something. You're gonna bug GameStop tomorrow, Random Mandy? Or Randomized Mandy? Sounds fun. Good night, Ruth. Have a good time. Thanks for coming. What's my favorite CG5 song? Well, he has a lot of good ones. Oh, his nose fell off. Oh no. Oh no, his nose fell off. Sorry, what was the question? CG5? Good night, Phoenix Drake. Have a good one. Man. I really enjoyed his newest FNAF one, which was the I Can't Fix You. That one is really good. Like, I can't help but listen to it, especially since it's my next music video. But you guys kind of already know that. Um, but I also really liked, what was it? Man, I had the name of it, and then I lost it. The Discord one. That one was really cool. I enjoyed it. I'm not a brony or anything, but like, just the song in general. Very nice. Man, a lot of questions going on. Do I play Fortnite? Galvanator 6000? I used to. I don't really play it anymore. I have one Fortnite video up on my channel, and I managed to do my best and get one whole kill. It was pretty impressive, I know. I even built a little. Just kidding. I suck at that game. Oh, goodness. Let's see. I think there's a little lag going on. You guys can still hear me, right? Good. If you ever do another FNAF music video, could you do Can You Survive? Maybe? I don't know if I've heard that one. Hmm. Is it any good? Who made it? Or is it by CG5 or someone else? Hi, Snowy Skeleton. How are you? Which Try Hard Ninja song do I like? I used to listen to him a lot, like with the whole Captain Sparkles thing he would always do with him. But then I just kind of didn't listen to him anymore. I think the song I most enjoyed was probably Nightmare by Design. I really enjoyed that one from Try Hard Ninja. Um, I hope you get better, Lucas. What's my favorite FNAF character? Well, I'm pretty sure I've been asked this at every stream, but it is still Ennard. He's pretty cool. Probably my favorite Five Nights at Freddy's character. Like the design of him with all the wires going all every which way. It's just really cool to me. I just like him. Do I have Undertale Amino? I used to, and then I deleted it because I didn't really do Undertale anymore. Because the fandom is very interesting, and I just don't really need that in my life at the moment. I might eventually get back into more Undertale, like I did the Jevil costume, which was always fun. I think I mentioned this yesterday, but I was thinking about trying to make a Gaster Blaster puppet if I ever got time. Just like make him like light up or something. But honestly, not sure on that. Okay. So it's a little subtle, but his head is a little bit more the correct shape now. It's not as thin, but there it is. So, yeah. I haven't seen any of the new footage of the character yet. I'm just going off of pictures. And my best guess is because it's like a suit. You see the two, the gaps between his teeth here and here. My best guess is those are the eye holes for the character to actually look out because it's like a ratty old suit. And that's where the character sees. So you making costumes, you spot these things, and it's kind of fun. I'm good. I'm doing pretty good, Snowy Skeleton. Thanks for asking. You have school tomorrow. You can go to bed if you need to. I'm just gonna be streaming for a little while. Probably, I think this will go up public once it's done, so you don't have to stay for the whole thing if you don't want to. I'm only planning on streaming for like an hour total because I need to get sleep myself, but I just wanted to work on this guy some more. But yeah. Imagine waking up and seeing that. Yeah, it'd be pretty creepy. I'm actually kind of really proud of his smile so far. Like it turned a lot more creepy as soon as I added all the teeth to it, and I was like, dang, that's gonna be cool to use in a video that I might be working on in the future. But less about that and more about you. Uh, Good night, Musical Hatter. Have a good one. Thanks for coming. Okay. What's the hardest costume I ever made? Think. Well, there have been a few. I spent a really long time making a nard originally, like a good 7 months, mainly because of all the details on the wires, and I was basically carving it out of foam, which in hindsight, I totally could have made him a lot faster if I used conduit tubing, which is like a plastic tubing that already looks like the metal wires. I would just have to paint it. I wish I had known about this stuff when I was working on that guy for so long. But I'm really happy with how he turned out. Currently, I have another costume that's not even done yet, and I've been working on him on and off for a really long time, and hopefully it will look really cool. But at the moment, I've kind of put him on the back burner because I've been working on other things. But yeah. Do I have the FNAF Amino? Yes, I do. My username on there is just Skywarped33. It's a picture of my face as the purple guy. Is my picture of me, or so feel free to follow me on there. I try to share all my Five Nights at Freddy's stuff on there, just so I have relevant things to share onto it. But I haven't really posted anything on there in a couple of weeks, but maybe once I finish this guy, I'll post a few pictures of him on there. Maybe even make the front page. That'd be cool. Yeah. Hi, Auto-Tune. Please don't spam. Why are all the why are all the YouTubers I watch posting right now? It's midnight. Wait, how many people are posting? Is it just that popular? Huh. Interesting. You would have thought I would have been the only one posting because I don't have anything better to do at the moment. Not that sleep isn't better to do than this. Okay. When will be the next stream? I'm honestly not sure. I'm kind of just popping these out as I feel like it because originally I was just testing stuff, and this stream was also a test because my last two streams, the quality was very bad. This one's at least a little decent. It's not perfect, but I believe I'm just going to kind of pop them out every once in a while just for the heck of it, or if I feel like it, or if I'm building something, I might start streaming it just for the fun of it because you guys seem to like it, as just gauging from this little group here. So it's not really a set schedule for streaming for me, but yeah. Did you notice everyone's live streaming? Really? Like, a lot of people? That's kind of funny. What is the most scariest jump scare you ever saw in FNAF? By the way, your video is good. Oh, thank you. Scariest jump scare. Let me think. There's quite a few games. So I've only played the first Five Nights at Freddy's game, the sixth one, or no, actually, I was custom night or ultimate custom night. I never really played Five Nights at Freddy's because I was not a big fan of scary stuff, but I loved watching other people play it. But I'm the kind of person where if I watch something scary, I'll still jump when scary things happen. But I'm pretty sure a lot of people jump. Um, so I guess scariest character. Let's think. Quite a few ones that I find just unnerving. I did think that Mangle in Five Nights at Freddy's 2 was pretty terrifying, especially when he would like stick his head around the door. Like something about the lighting and like the one black eye was just really freaky to me when I was first watching Five Nights at Freddy's. So I have a feeling he would probably be the scariest one to me. I don't really find a lot of them scary anymore. I just kind of jump when they do the jump scare. Oh wow, I got 19 people watching. Hello everybody. But yeah. Oh, there's more questions. Let's see. Hey, Pandog76, what's up? Not much. What's up with you? Just building a bunny guy. It's pretty neat. I'm making a Golden Freddy costume. Well, good luck with that, Lucas. I hope it turns out great. You'll have to send me some pictures. Try Twitter. That'd probably be the best way to send me anything. You're back, musical hit. Well, welcome back. Don't feel obligated to stay for the whole thing. Sleep's important. Let me tell you. Hi, Cats Play. Randomized Mandy, you found the cupcakes jump scare the scariest? Are you talking about Nightmare Cupcake or just the cupcake by himself? Because in Help Wanted, he can actually jump scare you a little bit, which I guess could be considered pretty scary because it would, like, you totally wouldn't be expecting that at all. But I don't blame you. I found the Nightmare Cupcake really kind of spooky myself. It's all those teeth. I designed my FNAF animatronics of you puppets. So thank you. You're welcome, Springlock Ginson. That's pretty cool. Oh, thanks, Bubbly Bubblegum. I really like my hoodie as well. My fiance got it for me for Christmas. It's pretty comfy. What's my favorite video game? Well, that would be Minecraft. I recently started playing it, not for any YouTube videos, just for the heck of it. Like, I stopped playing it for a really long time, but I started doing a survival mode again. And dude, I was having such a blast playing that. I'll probably play it again more. I don't know if I'd do it for YouTube or not, just more for just me. It'd be pretty fun. Ooh, wow, 22 people. Do you know Danganronpa? No, I don't believe so. I'm not sure who that is, actually. I find Springtrap the scariest because I somehow broke the game and got jump scared by him 3 times in a row. That would be pretty terrifying. Maybe it was on purpose and you just discovered an Easter egg. Golden Freddy scares you the most? Yeah, I find Golden Freddy pretty creepy. Like, especially when, like, if you look, it looks like he's not got anything in it, but then there's, like, the slight pinpoints just, like, staring off at you. Yeah, Minecraft is awesome. What's the most Pokemon I know? I'd say, like, 3? I was never much of a Pokemon guy. I know Pikachu, Squirtle, Psyduck, You know, the most important Pokemon. Uh, Charizard, that's another one. I don't remember any others at the moment. It's really late at night. I could probably recall a few more later, but at the moment I'm totally blanking on that. Uh, oh well, lots of questions. Are you gonna make a costume or puppet of this spring Bonnie? I'm making a little puppet dude, currently out of clay. And I'm thinking I might, if it looks good, make his body to go along with the head here and make it so that his head can turn back and forth, but like his mouth isn't going to open because it's just going to be a solid clay face. But thanks for asking. You have inspired me to make costumes, do cosplay, and I'm thanking you for that. You're welcome, Lucas. It's always awesome to see other people make stuff. See, I always started out making cardboard things when I was little, and it was so much fun. Legos were the best, so I always enjoyed those. Yeah. If you're wondering what I'm doing, I'm just sort of rounding out his head so it doesn't look so weird shaped at the moment. So I'm trying to make it look a little bit more realistic. So you can kind of see the front there looks a bit better. Like the top here is a bit more rounded. And then I'm kind of working on the bottom there. It's a little more smooth. And then I'm going to work on the back just ever so slightly. And then I'll actually carve in his eyes and do his little eyebrows. And then I'll work on his ears last. Wow, lots of people. Thanks for coming. Okay, what happened to the Jevil scythe? Yeah, about that. It's just sort of been sitting in my basement, not done for the longest time. It's actually right over there, and I never really finished it. I should probably do that sometime. Think Geeky that the FNAF VR Nightmare Puppet was the scariest. Oh yeah, Nightmare on the little fingers thing. That weirded me out when I first saw that on it might have been Dawko or maybe 8-Bit Ryan. I don't know which one it was, but they were playing it and the little fingers started coming out of everywhere and I was like, okay, that's enough. Let's see. There's images and stuff already shown of Spring Bonnie. Yeah, I know. I got a couple of them up on my computer over here. I'm trying to use it as like references. Thank you, Ultra X Gamer or Extreme Gamer. You're the best. Yeah, I saw Daco's or that he posted a new video and it had the character in the thumbnail a lot. So I'm hoping to watch a bit more of that after the stream because I wanted to start streaming before it got too late. I was half tempted to watch that video then start streaming, but I decided to go ahead and stream first before watching it, just so that I wasn't up an extra 30 minutes later. But yeah, I'm definitely going to check it out. But yeah. Let's see. Getting there. Okay. It's the subtle things that make him look better. Am I gonna make his rotten tooth? Rotten tooth. I gave him some teeth. I don't know about his rotten tooth. Is that something different? I don't know. Maybe. Beans, magical fruit. Yep, you correct. Well, if I saw Freddy suddenly coming for me, I'd probably be like, yo, well, this is the end, and like, run. Because rule number 1 is cardio. So you gotta keep the cardio up and then you can escape all the monsters. Too bad I don't exercise, so I will probably die horribly to any sort of horror scenario. uh, yeah, I am not the most athletic person, so yeah, running has never been my strong suit. Thank you, Red Trap the Bunny. My costumes are always fun. Springtrap 2000. Hey, what's up? Not much. How are you? Just kind of filling in some of the indents on the back of his head, trying to make it more rounded before I go on working on the rest of him. Just so that he doesn't have a really funky shaped back of his head. Because on my other clay figures I made, I only really focused on the front, and then like I went ahead and cooked them really quickly after I finished them, and then I was like, well, I didn't really do much on the back. So I figured I might as well at least do a little bit on here. Maybe I'll make a stream of me painting him once I finish it, because I probably won't finish him tonight, because I've already been streaming for half an hour. But yeah, I might stream me finishing him up, or I might just finish him and make a video on him. We'll see how it goes. But I will probably post little pictures here and there on my community page, so feel free to keep looking at that if you want to see little updates. I'll probably post another one after this stream before I go to bed. Just be like, this is what he looks like now. Okay. Do I know Govy Hobby? Is that how you say it? No, actually, I don't really know a lot of other YouTubers. Like, yeah, I don't really know a lot of other YouTubers, thinking about it. I know a couple of my friends that do YouTube, but they're not anything like a lot. They don't really do it that much. So on my channel page, I have a little thing called my buddies, and those are mostly people I know in real life or some of my online friends. But yeah, most of them don't post very often, but I like having them there just as like my dudes. So yeah. Do you like FNAF pop heads? I talk about like Funko Pops. Yeah, I like them. I don't collect all of them. I really wanted there to be like a Nard one, but I don't think there was ever an official one. Because I got a little Nard action figure collection going on, so every time I find an Nard figure, I have to purchase him to add him to my little collection. And then if there was a Molten Freddy one, I'd have to buy him because he would be so cool. And then I might try to find the Lefty one because I heard there was a Lefty one. So if I see him in stores, I might have to pick him up. Okay, I think we are all set to start carving his eyes and eyebrows. Let's see. I'll answer a couple questions before that. What do you think about the idea of Springlock suits in real life? Well, Springlock, Ginsun, I think it would be a lot safer, honestly, because, like, unless it was made by a super sketchy company, I feel like there would be a lot more safety protocols for that kind of a thing. Just in general, just like the way it like snaps shut so fast, I feel like it wouldn't be like a single twist and it would close. I feel like it would be more like a lot of individual things you'd have to close up slowly to like get the animatronic parts in there. I wouldn't be surprised if there were things like that, but it'd be pretty cool. Let's see. Have you ever think of Slendy Tubby's 3 costume? I've seen a couple people play the Slendy Tubby's game. I never really thought about making costumes about it. I should look up, is it like Goovy Hubby? Is that how you say it? Am I saying that wrong? Goovy Hubby? Or Hobby? Something like that? I might have to look him up now that you're all talking about him. Lefty is actually a female? I mean, I can see it. Because, like, the puppets in there. Well, that answers the whole other debate if Lefty was male as a character and then with the puppet in there makes him a female character. So it's kind of like the whole Mangle thing all over again. Let's see. Have I heard of Scott's upcoming FNAF books? And I think they'd be really cool. It's supposed to be like Goosebumps. Yeah, I saw some of the promos for those. I've never been much of a reader, but I do love me some good audiobooks. So if I ever find it as an audiobook, I'd be so down to listen to it and do all that kind of stuff. So I'll probably look into them a lot more once they come out. They do look pretty neat, especially the Springtrap one, or Golden Bonnie, I guess it would be, but that one looks pretty cool to me. Let's see. I hope I can make a Lefty costume sometime in the future. Well, Raymond, I got news for you. I already made a Lefty costume. I got a video on my homepage. You can probably look it up. I got one that's just the Lefty head and then one that's the rest of the costume. So I got 2 whole videos on that already. So, good news for you. When's the next FNAF music video? Well, that is currently in production, but it's still very early on, so it's going to probably be at least like a month. Sorry about that. Lots of busy stuff going on, but I am planning on making more of them. In fact, I got a cool collab thing that I've been working on, or started working on, so hopefully soon we'll do something more towards that, but that's a secret for now. How do you make FNAF costume? Very slowly. A lot of mine are just made out of like foam or a little bit of cardboard. Cardboard isn't the best thing to use for costumes. It works well for puppets, but it's not a great thing to use for costumes because if it gets wet, it could like fall apart really easily. Or if you sweat on it, it'll like eventually kind of start growing, and you don't want like mold in your costumes. So yeah. Yes, I have seen Endgame. It was pretty great. Okay. Gotta start making his eyeballs. So I think his eyes actually stick out a little bit. Originally, I thought it was like sunken in, but then when I saw the new pictures from Daco's videos, I'm pretty sure they're actually sticking out ever so slightly. Let's see. Do I have something found? Don't worry, I'm just looking through my junk drawer. Oh wow, those actually would work pretty well for eyeballs. Oh, that's creepy. Do I want? Nah, that'd make it complicated. Sorry, I'm just problem solving in my head at the moment, but we'll see how well this will work. Ooh. No, not Batman. Believe it or not, Cats Let's Play 1, 2, 3. I do like food. It's pretty yummy. I enjoy the ever little snack here and there. It's one of my favorite pastimes to eat food, actually. Believe it or not. I know. Surprising. Let's see. What works best? We'll do... try to carve it out. I'm just gonna hope that works. Boop. Oh, hey, that kind of worked. I might have made his eye too small, actually. That's a problem. Yeah, it's too small. Is it going to be a Red Bear costume? Probably not. I'm not sure if you're referring to a joke or if that's like a real thing. Yeah. Okay. Maybe if I smush it ever so slightly, it will work better. Well, that's creepy looking. There we go. That's looking a little bit more the correct size. Okay. Just got to get my fingerprint off of it. Bada bing. He's got an eyeball, kind of. I'll probably add the top of his eye in a minute. Okay, let's try the other side. Go for symmetrical. That's always the hardest part. FNAF World Red Bear. Oh, is that the like? I think I've heard of that. I haven't really done a whole lot with the FNAF World stuff. It's not the fishing guy. That's like old man something or other. Red Bear, Red Bear. Is that like an enemy in the game? Or was it a character you could unlock? I'm trying to remember. Very bad camera quality. You should have seen yesterday. It was worse. Okay. Let's see here. Let's get it. It's a little more difficult than I thought it would be. I don't know, it's smushing everywhere. It's hard to keep the shape when the shape is a blob. Okay. Salvaged it. You were playing Minecraft when you got the notification for the zoo? Very nice, very nice. Mr. Guy. Well, I find you frankly hilarious. Okay, we're gonna put his other eye on. Hope for the best. Ooh, he's a handsome boy. I think he's a boy. I'm calling him a boy. Just 'cause why not? Okay. There we go. That's pretty creepy looking already. Pretty proud of it. Alright. His eyes aren't the same size though. Dang it. Try to fix this a little bit. That's a little closer. Going at it. Let's go, my dudes. Heck yeah, my broskies. I don't know what I'm talking about anymore. Okay, he's kind of got two eyes now. It's kind of hard to see with that light. There we go. How's that look? What do you think? Woo, 15 people. Thanks for coming. Hi, Elle. Thanks for saying hi and stopping by. Thanks. Divinity Plays, I think that's how I said that. Never been great at pronunciation. Yeah, I'd have to probably say yes, Freezy Boy. That does sound about right. Got to go. Well, have a good one, Auto-Tune. Thanks for coming. Ooh, Gravity Falls is a great show. Let's see. So we gotta do the top of his head, and then I'm pretty sure there's seams going around all over him, so I'll see if I can add those in after I did everything else. Because it'd just be easier that way, I guess. And then I have to figure out how to do his whiskers. Thinking I might use some wire and just like glue it in place or something, but not sure on that one quite yet. Let's go for some rest of his eyes here. Okay, just gonna go with the 1, 2. Nailed it. First try. Oh no. Okay. So I'm pretty sure it's almost confirmed that the character is like a weird version of Spring Bonnie. Is that correct, or am I just thinking wrong? Circus Baby's sister saves Purple Guy's son. Is that canon? I don't actually know if that's canon. I only really watch Matt Pat. So I don't know if my FNAF knowledge is currently up to date. Well, I watch Daco too, but he doesn't really do theory videos that much. Okay, so his eyes kind of gloss backwards with these eyelashes. Or not eyelashes. I guess it would be eyelid. There we go. That kind of works. No, it needs to go back further. Okay. I kind of just squish it into place. Hope for the best. Okay. It's starting to kind of look more like the character with the eyes. It kind of helps him. We got the other side here. That one's kind of smushed. Okay, gonna fix this on up. Ooh, more questions. Let's see here. You know what I'm talking about? What are you talking about? You Spring Bonnie is in the FNAF here. It looks like a suit from Five Nights at Freddy's 4 minigames. You see William Afton and the employee suit getting it on. Yeah, now that you mention it, did something I'm curious about. Did that Spring Bonnie have a vest on it? I'm trying to think if it did or not. I can picture it with a vest, but I don't know if it actually had a vest, because this character's got a vest, and you know, that totally makes him different. So, I don't know on that one. Could be, but you never know how complicated things can get in Five Nights at Freddy's. Okay, getting there. Okay. Man, he just looks like the happiest boy. Okay. I think the or what's it called? This part makes him look better. So just like that makes him look more like the bunny already. I think I might need to fix his nose a little bit, but at the moment he's looking pretty nice. Okay. The rabbit is Spring Bonnie. That's what I was thinking. Spring Bunny and Springtrap ain't got a vest. True, but the weird character in the Five Nights at Freddy's VR game has a vest for some reason, which is what makes me think he's like a different character or like a different version of the character or something like that. But who knows at this rate? Things are super complicated as always in Five Nights at Freddy's. Okay. So we got that done. What else is there? So he's got this big old seam between his eyes. So we're gonna try to add that kind of above his nose there. It kind of just goes rounded up there. Okay. Boop, 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 doop, boop. Oh, rolled his eye, but I'll back up, fix that. Okay. It's not looking too bad. Kind of looks a little bit better, maybe. Okay. Wow, 11 people are still watching. Thanks. Kind of looks like the weird version of Lancer from Deltarune. Yeah, with like his teeth out, I can kind of picture that. I can do anything. Nice. I understood that reference. Yeah, I've heard a couple different names for him. Some of them better than others. But I'm just waiting for like an official name before I call him anything. So that's why I just said like the Bunny Boy or something in my thumbnail, I think, for the name of this video. I forgot to put a description on this. Frederick the Rabbit? I heard, I think it was like Mal hair or something like that. I was like, okay, I get the pun, but like, please no. Gonna do his eyebrows. Let's see. Man, he's got some funky looking eyebrows, let's be honest. So they're big ol' eyebrows. Gotta roll out the eyebrows. There we go. Probably about there. Bada bing. Oh, nailed it. I'm good at what I do. By good at what I do, I mean I don't know what I'm doing, honestly. Okay, his eyebrow kind of starts about there. And then it goes up really far, actually. Dang. Man, the more I look at this picture of him, the more I'm like, this is a really weird looking dude. Man, he looks like he suggested some weird things. His eyebrow up here. My goodness. Man, just adding the eyebrow makes him look completely different. Like, he's like, hello, ladies. What do you think of this? Oh my gosh. That's weird. It's weird when you add just ever so slight changes and it just makes it look completely different. Uh, hmm. Metamorphosis. Yeah. I'll probably be ending shortly for tonight because it's almost an hour. I might go over an hour for a few minutes, but it's getting late. Later. Um, but yeah, I will at least finish this other eyebrow here and maybe start his ears a little bit. Let's see. So that one goes about there. Let's see. My goodness, his forehead is so large. But that's okay, because that's how he is. See, that looks nice and friendly-ish, kind of. Kind of is a little long. Let's get rid of a little bit of him. Nope, a little more. Nope, too much. Okay. Probably make do with that. Looks about the same length. Okay. Kind of looks like he's all glazed over and not quite real. That's what I was going for, is eyelashes, or eyebrows, I think. Don't look too bad. Like, I think with his nose, once it's painted, it'll look a little more accurate, because it kind of just blends in and looks like a weird point, but the little tip part of his nose is going to be black, so it'll look a little more like the character. Okay. We are getting there, my dudes. Oh, goodness. Everyone's chaosing in the chat. Hello. Evelyn? Is that how you say your name? Evelyn? Hello. Thanks for coming. Hey, that's my line. Well, you're right. I can do anything. That is your line. You should sue. Okay, I think it is time to start on his ears. Okay. Gotta think. So, I think his ears need to be. You guys are hilarious. Let's see. I want to maybe use some wire. I have wire. I got my junk drawer over here where I save random pieces of things to use eventually. Pretty sure every crafter person has their own little junk drawer. We got some wire. Okay. Because I don't want his ears to so lowly fall down when before I cook him. Because I've got a little bit more to do on him. I've got his ears, and then he's got a bunch of seams that go kind of everywhere. And then painting, or he's also got his little whiskers, which I'm pretty sure I'm just going to use wire to make his whiskers and then add them in after I cook him. Like, I'll make the holes for them, and then I'll glue the wires in place afterwards. But at the moment, we're getting pretty close. Well, closer. Okay, so let's use this. And I'm gonna snip this probably about there. Woo, that went flying. We are gonna bend this wire. No, I don't want it that short. Make it a little longer than that. Okay, bend this wire. Make his ears. Oh, people are talking and I didn't even read any of it. Let's see. I like how the rabbit looks like a giant leather suit. Yeah, it's pretty cool looking. Not to mention terrifying, but you know, cool looking. I think that should be long enough. So I'm gonna stick the wire in, like so. Okay, wire added. Then I'm gonna use the wire as the skeleton for it so that it doesn't like fall apart immediately on me. So I bent it like that. So he'll have his little ears sort of pointing forward. I think that's, yeah, his ears point forward. Yeah, sorry, I'm kind of getting over being sick, so I'm sniffly all day. Okay, let's see, got that one a little shorter. Okay, and then we bend the wire in half. Oh, too much bend, too much bend. Why did the chicken cross the road to get another pizza? Oh my gosh, that's a good one. Okay, might have made this other ear a little long, but I'm sure I can make do. Let's see. If I just sort of squish that in there, will it work? That's not wanting to go in. Might have to trim it. Just a little bit. If you made a video with Markiplier, would you have him wear a crown? Well, yeah. Of course I would make him wear a crown. He's the king of Five Nights at Freddy's, of course. I'd probably be the jester of Five Nights at Freddy's. Or something like that. Because, you know, chaos. Or something. Who knows at this rate? Man, I'm not liking how not steady that one is. Okay. We're gonna hope that this one works a little better there. I really want to just use hot glue, but that would be really dumb because when I go to cook them in the oven, the hot glue is gonna melt. So I'm having to kind of pry everything up with just the clay and hope for the best. There we go. It's starting to look more like a bunny. You can kind of see the wires there. Yeah. His ears kind of point outwards, not forwards. It's kind of weird. Which is another thing I keep saying about this guy. Just kind of weird. Thanks for coming, Evelyn. Have a good night. Would you make him a special FNAF crown? I'd probably make him something if I knew I was like meeting him or something like that. Maybe a crown. Maybe I'd make him something else. I don't know exactly what I would make him. Like if I had enough prep time to make him something really cool, I'd probably be like, heck yeah, I'll make him something pretty cool. Okay. So I'm just making sure that this is kind of in place properly before I finish for tonight, because I don't want his little ears to come out. And I'm worried that I might bump it and have his ears come out, but there we go. Okay. So definitely progress on the face, not to mention the ears as well. It's looking pretty good so far. I think since it's already 6 minutes past an hour, I'm gonna call that the end of the stream, at least of me building. I might answer a couple more questions before I end it though. So feel free to ask me some stuff real quick before we finish this up for tonight. Thanks for coming, everybody. How many we got? 10 people? Woohoo! Welcome. Alright, let's read some questions. The nose still fools me. It looks too human. I can see it. You can make Bunny the Bunny sometime in the future with his face open, like the VR one. I did make a Bunny the Bunny, but it was more like a Five Nights at Freddy's 2, kind of mixed with Five Nights at Freddy's 1, where his face just kind of came off. I didn't really plan to make it like the actual VR one. It's just like the one I have. I could have probably made a better bunny, but who knows. I might make that in the future. I've just been kind of working on other stuff. Let's read some more questions. It's late. I woke up today. It's supposed to start at 10 a.m. Sorry about that. Yeah, thanks to all the real fans. You're right, Springlock. Do you do anything? Believe it or not, I can do anything. I'm hilarious. Do you plan on playing the VR game? Well, I've answered this question a couple times, but I really want to play it. I do not currently own my own VR set. I have a friend that owns his VR set, and I'm gonna see if I can get him to let me use his VR set to play it. I don't know if we'll make a video on it, but if I can, I would love to do that because it looks amazing. I don't think I'd be very good at the game, but it would just be fun to play and make maybe like a one-off video or something on it. Let's see, a couple more questions and then that'll be it for tonight. Do you have a quote for all the people who want to be like you? I don't really quote that much, but there's a few things I say. I always like to say practice makes perfect because nobody starts out making masterpieces. So this was something to live by. You can't improve without sucking. Don't quote that one. Make it sound better before you quote that one. But you kind of get the gist of what I'm going for. Who will win in a fight against Freddy versus Foxy? Well, I know the fan base would probably say Foxy, but honestly, Freddy's ginormous in comparison to Foxy, so he'd probably beat him up. I really don't want that. I really don't quote that much. Sky 33. Thank you. Thank you for that. That's hilarious. Yeah. Alright, I think that's a pretty good spot to end this stream, guys. Thanks so much for hanging out with me. Let's see, is there something cool I can show you guys real quick before I end the stream? Let's see. Yeah. There was one thing I've been thinking about for a little while. I got my. We're gonna go on an adventure here. Woo. Woohoo. Hi. So I have my spring body mask that I made a really long time ago. It's all paper mache here, and I'm debating in my head if I should just repaint him to be spring lock colors, or if I should save him like this and make my own spring trap. What do you guys think about that? There we go. Let's see. I should read the comments on here. What FNAF character would be thinking easiest for Halloween? Save him like that. That's what I was thinking. It's like a bunch of ideas that keep popping in my head. So I was thinking I might keep him as the spring Bonnie for now, and then maybe make us a part 2 or a second one that looks like Springtrap. And yes, I do have a plush Luigi. He's right down there. Thanks for talking about that. Okay, well, we're gonna end the stream off. Here's one last little close look at the guy, so we can see he's got his eyes now, and we've got the start of his ears. But then I thank you guys so much for coming out tonight and just sort of hanging with me. Have a great day tomorrow, and maybe we'll do this more often.